You can train a dragon. In 2010, a boy and a dragon showed us how far empathy could fly. Now in 2025, they take off again, grounded in reality, aiming for wonder. But when the sky isn't animated, is the story still limitless? This is How to Train Your Dragon, but not the one you grew up with. No dreamy animation, no exaggerated Vikings, no stylized skies. This is the 2025 live-action adaptation, and yes, it brings Toothless back in full CGI into the real world.
You ready?
If you somehow don't know the story, Hiccup is a Viking, but not the kind who fights dragons. He wants to understand them.
Maybe they're not as bad as we think they are.
Are you actually insane, or do you just act that way?
When he injures a feared night fury, the most mysterious and deadly dragon alive, he finds not a monster, but a friend. What follows is a story of empathy, rebellion, and two outcasts, one human, one dragon, changing the world by choosing not to fight. Let's address what everyone is asking. Does it work in live action? Surprisingly, yes. Mason Thames as Hiccup captures the awkward charm of the original but adds a grounded emotionality. He's less cartoon, more teenager in pain, trying to find his voice in a tribe that sees him as weak.
Stop! Stop! Every time you step outside, disaster happens. Can you not see that I have bigger problems?
Nico Parker as Astrid brings strength and nuance. Less the stoic warrior girl, more a skeptical peer who learns to trust.
No more of your tricks. I'm taking top Slayer today.
Okay, it's yours, top Slayer, away.
One of the smartest choices this film makes, bringing back Gerard Butler as Stoick the Vast, the towering, gruff, stubborn father of Hiccup. He voiced the role in the original trilogy, but in 2025, he becomes the face of Stoick. And it works. Butler doesn't just bring authority, he brings wounded pride. You feel his confusion, his frustration, his love, all buried under layers of tradition and fear. And when the tension between father and son comes to a head, it hits harder than it ever did in animation. Because this time, it's flesh and blood.
They took your mother, for God's sake! If she could see you now, standing there with them, when they've killed hundreds of us!
And we've killed thousands of them!
And then there's Toothless, fully CGI, but still heartbreakingly expressive. You can feel his confusion, his humor, his loneliness. The bond between him and Hiccup, still the best part of the story. This is where the film takes a risk. The original animated trilogy had its own visual identity, painterly skies, exaggerated physics, stylized action. Here the cinematography is grounded. The Isle of Berk feels more like medieval Scandinavia. The dragons look more biologically plausible, still magical, but textured, shaded, and heavy. When Toothless flies, it's not just beautiful, it's believable. You feel the wind, the altitude, the danger. The violence feels heavier. The stakes, Hiccup's identity, his relationship with his father, the looming war, feel more real. Is it darker? Yes, but not in a forced, edgy way. It's more aware. The world this Hiccup lives in hurts more, so his act of kindness matters more. So, is it better than the original? No. But maybe that's not the point. The 2010 How to Train Your Dragon is a perfect animated film, lightning in a bottle. But this 2025 version, it's not trying to replace it, it's trying to honor it. And that's where it succeeds. I'm FilmTeacher, and this was How to Train Your Dragon, the live-action version that didn't try to fly higher, but made damn sure it didn't crash. Let me know in the comments, did this retelling hit you in the same spot, or should some stories just stay animated? Like, subscribe, and as always, stay curious, stay cinematic.